1022 Windyhill Road. A little more than 17 years ago, we came to look at this house for the first time, and after we looked at it and saw it, we realized this is the place that we wanted to be, and that this would be our next home. And now, 17 plus years later, we're about to leave this place. So I wanted to take this time to record this because it has been such a special place in our lives. Our kids grow up here, except for Jen, who basically did her senior year. Our kids from here went on missions. From here they got married. And this has been a pretty key part of our lives, a very important part of our lives. And so I don't want to leave without taking this opportunity to record it. I'm going to start by going down to the bottom of the yard. It's a beautiful day, September, getting close to the start of fall. The garden is pretty much spent except for some cabbage. The tomatoes are gone, all the other stuff is gone. But still represents the garden that we had every year, just about. Well, we didn't have a garden for a while, but once we started, it was a very satisfying thing for me because I've always enjoyed gardening. We'll go down here by these two beautiful oak trees, and one of the funnest things that we have done, that my boys did and really created so much fun for so many people, was to put in this rope swing. In fact, this is the best rope swing in Montgomery County as far as I know, and you can go just about 80 feet side to side once you get going on this thing. The way you do it is you pull the swing over here, you go up these steps, and you launch yourself either from what you see in the middle of the screen or the upper one. Only the most brave go from the upper one. And then you launch yourself off and have a great ride. Of course, we've had the trampoline here for years. The swing set, the trampoline. This is the bottom edge of our sloping yard. And now I'm going to turn around and go back up the hill. Let's just stop here for a minute, get the view. What you see in the center now is the red maple, and then there's the two oaks on either side. The lilac that's been there for years. The deck that Maxine and I designed. I did the string work and the boys actually built, and they did a beautiful job. We'll look at that more as we go up the yard. By the way, the trailer there is a new addition. We extended our driveway and widened it so we'd have a place to put the trailer. But anyway, we'll just head on up this yard. Put this garden here underneath the red maple with the bench and flowers and everything. Won't focus too much on this side of the deck because it's kind of the junky part of the yard. We'll make our way up here to the deck, which we have just thoroughly enjoyed. Of course, we'll go through the arbor onto the deck, which is almost always shaded by the tree. A lot of times we'll have this chandelier out here, and this is the experimental grill I'll take the lid off that in a minute. The boys built this table in. They built those benches in. This is our table that we keep here. And all this landscaping is mainly Maxine's work, which has made this such a beautiful place to be. So let's get a view here. I'll pause this for a minute. I've taken the top off the experimental grill. This is the grill that many people told me would never work, that I'd burn the deck down, that I'd break the fire code, because you see it's made of wood. But between the wood and the fire brick on the inside is a very high temperature, 1-inch thick insulation, which makes it all possible. And again, I had help mainly from Mark on this one. To build this, we had to add an extra leg in the back there because it was so heavy it wasn't stable. But now this is something that I really am going to hate leaving behind. Okay, I'm going to go off the deck now onto the back porch. And over time we've had different furniture here, different grills, but this is our current assemblage. We have spent many hours here, many hours sitting on these chairs, normally out on the lawn, sitting back looking up at the sky, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Okay, I'm now going to go around this side of the house, which we haven't done yet. Get a view here. All of this landscaping was done from a plan from Waterloo Gardens, modified by Maxine, and she's truly made our house a paradise. And over time we've made many changes to our property. This is another one of our oak trees. From time to time this oak tree has had birds, squirrels, and very large humanoid monkey-like creatures in it, namely Mark and Jason and Mike, and it's been one of the features that we've really enjoyed. There is the representation of what we're having a hard time coming to terms with, and that is that this house is now for sale. We're going to be leaving it, but it's all for a good reason. We'll go around the front of the house here and take in this part of the garden and all of the things here, and we'll go through the front door into the house. This is the living room, and that's Missy, or Kitty Love. She's meowing for milk right now. But this is our living room. All the things that all the objets d'art that we've gathered through the years, and are now part of our home. We'll move into the dining room. Walk through here, get the sun to our backs, so it's not quite so difficult to see. This table that we had built in Lancaster County, furniture there from Hong Kong, furniture there from here, more furniture from Hong Kong, chandelier that we had put in, and all the things that make this home. Of course, one of our very favorite paintings of all, Arnold Freeberg, Winter at Valley Forge. Then we go in from the living room into the kitchen. There's that Kid of Love. We'll walk through here and turn around, get a view of the kitchen, and there's the cat. She's probably going to be putting her foot on that bowl in a minute, clanging it. There she goes, clanging the bowl, letting me know, hey, there's no milk in here. What's the matter with you? These used to be natural wood color. Maxine painted in blue and made it just a lovely place. Our stove, our double oven that we're leaving behind, our Bosch dishwasher, our brand new fridge, our latest version of the microwave, all part of our home. This is the main floor. Go downstairs now. I hope I did the other stuff correctly, because it looks like I did a bunch of stuff and it wasn't recording. Oh boy. So I'll have to go back. Okay, we're going downstairs. Down through the new hallway that was built with mainly with help from Bob Foltz, into the bathroom down here and into the family room. This has gone through several transitions over time. This is the most beautiful one, as done by Marcy and Al. They lived down here for a while and they did all kinds of redecorating. They had their bed over here, which is now where we have our couch and the screen and our video projector, thanks to Al and his job. And $350 repair. So we have a nice video projector and a nice screen, so we can enjoy watching movies down here or doing karaoke like we did for years and years with the young single adults. Some of Mark's African art down here, which you'll probably want to get someday. And then we've already seen the deck, but we'll just get this view of the deck again, going from the family room out. Okay, now we'll go back into the basement. Some of Mark's art along this hallway here. Oh, plus in this bathroom, I forgot to show that. I think maybe we saw that before, but I'm not sure. And the built-in bookcase. And then we go into where the washer and dryer are. This has looked quite a bit different lately because we moved a lot of stuff out of here and we repainted all these walls. This is one of, I don't know how many hot water tanks, 80 gallon. This is the most recent one, about a year old. Our soft water, our water tank for our pump. Pump water comes in here, and then it's distributed from here. Currently we just have a freezer down here. We had another fridge, but Jason and Rebecca have that now. And then stuff, mainly stuff that we're getting ready to pack up and ship in the rest of the basement here. And then into the garage. Ooh, darkness. Well, let's open the garage door, shall we? Believe it or not, we actually had our cars in here most of the time, almost the whole time we've lived here. 2 cars, including the Chevy Suburban, which just barely fits in here. Now it's all kinds of packing material, getting ready to pack for the big move. And another view of this part of the house, and I'll head up on the roof in a minute. We'll get a view from up there. So we'll stop. I'm now up on the roof of the house, looking down on the deck, looking down on the yard, the oak tree, the red maple, the other oak, the garden, the shed, the trailer, and I'm going to walk slowly and carefully around. That's another surface. We redid this roof a few years ago now, This wasn't even, this was a flat roof at that time. It didn't have it wasn't a pitched roof like it is now. One of our 2 satellites. So we get a whole, we did a lot of work on this roof that needed a lot of work. And we'll move from the back of the house to the front. That chimney is for our fireplace. That chimney is for our furnace. And as we go down, you can see this part of the roof is basically covered by this oak tree. This is how the boys used to get up on the roof. They didn't use the ladder like I did. These 2 sky windows, we were building the roof, and Maxine said, let's put sky windows in. And I thought, oh, no, I just want to get it done. But she prevailed, and I'm thankful that she did, because it has really made this nice. Let's go over on this side here, get a view of the rest of the house. There's the car, the canoe, trailer, the shed, and a view of the front with my shadow waving back. So this is it. I went back and I looked and saw that somehow I had the button on pause when I thought I was recording before. So we'll do this part again of the house. This is Ancestry Row, where Maxine's ancestors are on the right, mine are on the left, and some other things here. We'll go into the bedroom. I love all the church art that we have. Lots of pictures of the Savior and so forth. That's a Korean desk that we bought in Hong Kong. Maxine spent a lot of hours there working on her quilts. We got a look at the bedroom here as we come in, our bed, and Rebecca and Jason and some of the young single adults completely redid this while we were away. And Maxine didn't know about it, and when we came back, she was so surprised. She said, "Oh, and you did this. Oh, you did that." It was really fun. Going to the master bathroom here, which we've learned to live with, but I haven't been that crazy about it. And go back out here. The closet, which we've liked. Back in this hallway, into bedroom number 2. Oh, there's Kitty Love. And a lot of people have stayed in this bedroom over the years. A lot of rented kids, our own kids, and Maxine's office now, the way we have it. One of my favorite things is this 6th generation pedigree chart with lots and lots of old photos. And now we'll go into the other bathroom. This was decorated, the collaboration of Maxine and Rebecca. Also really made this a much nicer room that we have enjoyed thoroughly. And recently I fixed all the tiles along the bottom there so that we can now use the shower again in this room. And the view outside this window, which is another nice view. We'll go now into bedroom number 3. Bedroom number 3. Well, we used to have a bookcase here, but we just sold it in a garage sale, so things are not quite as orderly and neat as they were, but I spent a lot of time here. And it's been a great room. This was Marcy's room at one time, and she had it all fixed up the way, just exactly how she wanted it. Get this light. These are all of our wonderful missionary photos when our kids were on missions and other pictures. And now we're moving into the red room. This is bedroom number 4. This used to be the boys' room. A lot of other people lived here over the years, including rent-a-kids and our own kids with their spouses, and so we've just thoroughly enjoyed this room. And now Maxine has her sewing room with a TV, so she can watch TV while she does her quilting. We really enjoy this room. Another look out this window, looking into the backyard. So I think this will give you a good feel for what we are doing, what we've done. We didn't realize just how much we have fixed and how many things we've improved over time, but as we're getting ready to sell the house, we started to get an idea just really how much we've done.